Inbound, outbound, green, cold, reverse, military and many more. These are types of logistics. Let's understand each with examples and how they're used in real life. 1. Inbound logistics. Definition. Inbound logistics refers to the transportation, storage, and receiving of goods that are coming into a business. It includes all the processes involved in sourcing, purchasing, and receiving raw materials or components from suppliers and getting them to the manufacturing site. Example. A car manufacturing company like Toyota relies heavily on inbound logistics to ensure that parts such as engines, tires, and electronics are delivered from various suppliers to the assembly plant. Timely delivery is crucial to keep the production line running smoothly. Key activities. Sourcing of materials. Supplier management. Transportation coordination. Inventory management at the receiving end. 2. Outbound logistics. Definition. Outbound logistics is the process related to the movement of finished products from the company to the end users. It typically includes warehousing, transportation, and distribution of goods to customers or retailers. Example. An e-commerce giant like Amazon uses outbound logistics to manage the dispatch, delivery, and fulfillment of orders. After a customer places an order, the company picks, packs, and ships the product from its warehouse to the final destination, using various transportation modes such as trucks or air freight. Key activities. Order fulfillment. Warehousing of finished goods. Shipping and delivery. Last mile delivery. 3. Third-party logistics, 3PL. Definition. Third-party logistics involves outsourcing logistics functions to an external service provider. Companies that specialize in 3PL offer services such as transportation, warehousing, freight forwarding, and distribution, helping businesses focus on their core operations. Example. FedEx and DHL are prominent examples of 3PL providers. Retailers or manufacturers can contract these companies to handle the shipment and distribution of their products globally, ensuring timely delivery and lowering operational costs. Key activities. Freight forwarding. Warehousing and distribution. Transportation management. Customs brokerage. 4. Fourth-party logistics, 4PL. Definition. Fourth-party logistics, also known as lead logistics providers, LLP, take the logistics outsourcing model a step further by managing the entire supply chain on behalf of the company. A 4PL provider acts as a single point of contact for all logistics activities, including the coordination of 3PL services. Example. Accenture is a well-known example of a 4PL provider. They manage the complete supply chain process for companies, offering advanced analytics, logistics optimization, and full visibility across multiple 3PL providers. Key activities. Full supply chain management. Contract management with 3PLs. Data analysis and logistics consulting. Optimizing and integrating logistics services. 5. Reverse logistics. Definition. Reverse logistics involves the management of the flow of goods and products back from the customer to the seller or manufacturer. This could include returns, repairs, recycling, or disposal of products. The goal is to recover value or ensure proper disposal. Example. Apple's iPhone recycling program is a clear example of reverse logistics. After consumers trade in old or defective iPhones, Apple collects and processes these devices, ensuring that valuable components are reused or safely recycled. Key activities. Returns management. Repairs and refurbishing. Recycling and disposal. Inventory restocking. 6. Green logistics. Definition. Green logistics focuses on minimizing the environmental impact of logistics operations. It involves adopting sustainable practices such as reducing carbon emissions, optimizing fuel consumption, using eco-friendly packaging, and minimizing waste in the logistics process. Example. IKEA has adopted green logistics by optimizing the size and design of its packaging, which reduces transportation space and fuel consumption. The company also invests in renewable energy to power its distribution centers and uses electric vehicles for last-mile delivery. Key activities. Carbon footprint reduction. Use of eco-friendly transportation. Waste management and recycling. Energy-efficient warehousing. You can watch a dedicated video on it. Link in the description. 7. E-commerce logistics. Definition. E-commerce logistics refers to the specialized logistics required to support online retail businesses. It includes warehousing, order fulfillment, shipping, and last-mile delivery for products sold through online platforms. Example. Alibaba operates a vast e-commerce logistics network that manages the delivery of products sold on its platform. It uses advanced technology, such as AI and automation, to optimize warehousing, streamline order processing, and ensure fast delivery to customers around the globe. Key activities. Real-time order tracking. Automated warehousing and fulfillment. Same-day or next-day delivery services. Last-mile delivery solutions. 8. Cold chain logistics. Definition. Cold chain logistics is the transportation of temperature-sensitive goods such as food, pharmaceuticals, and chemicals. It requires specialized equipment and infrastructure to maintain the product's integrity throughout the supply chain. Example. Pfizer's distribution of COVID-19 vaccines is an example of cold chain logistics. These vaccines need to be stored and transported at very low temperatures to maintain their effectiveness, which requires specialized refrigerated trucks, containers, and facilities. Key activities. Temperature monitoring and control. Use of refrigerated vehicles and warehouses. Specialized packaging for temperature-sensitive products. Regulatory compliance for food and pharmaceutical safety. 9. Just-in-time, JIT, logistics. Definition. Just-in-time logistics focuses on reducing inventory costs by receiving goods only when they are needed for production or sale. This minimizes storage requirements and reduces waste but requires precise coordination of suppliers and transportation. Example. Toyota uses the JIT system extensively in its manufacturing processes. Parts and components are delivered to the assembly line just when they are needed, reducing inventory costs and ensuring efficient production. Key activities. Supplier coordination. Real-time tracking of goods. Minimized warehousing. Demand forecasting. 10. Military logistics. Definition. Military logistics involves the planning and execution of the movement and maintenance of military forces. It includes the transportation of personnel, weapons, equipment, and supplies to and from the battlefield. Example. During the Gulf War, military logistics played a key role in moving troops, supplies, and equipment to the Middle East. This involved coordinating sea, air, and land transportation to ensure timely and efficient delivery of military resources. Key activities. Transportation of military supplies. Maintenance and repair of equipment. Coordination of supply lines during conflicts. Medical and food logistics for personnel. 11. Event logistics. Definition. Event logistics refers to the planning and management of logistics for large-scale events such as concerts, conferences, and sporting events. It includes the transportation, setup, and breakdown of equipment and materials needed for the event. Example. The logistics for the Olympic Games involves the coordination of transportation, accommodation, and the movement of equipment for athletes, officials, and spectators from around the world. Key activities. Equipment transportation and setup. Venue preparation and coordination. Staff and attendee transportation. Waste management after the event. That's a wrap. Subscribe more for supply chain videos.